Most famous twin celebrities in Hollywood. If someone looks exactly like you, have you ever thought about what it would be like to be in the same picture? The entertainment world is going crazy over the most famous twins in Hollywood. They have twice as much ability, charm, and mystery. You wouldn't believe how much these powerful duos have changed things from hit TV shows to big movies. But how much do you really know about these famous twins? Behind the scenes, are they more alike or more different? Come with us as we learn about the interesting lives of Hollywood's most famous twin stars' lives that might surprise you. The Bellas, Nikki and Brie. Brie Bella and Nikki Bella, both 38 years old, began their careers as a professional wrestling tandem in September 2007, when they made their debut by working together for the first time. Following their permanent retirement from professional wrestling in 2018, they went on to co-star in the reality series Total Bellas, which examined their lives and aired on E! For a total of 6 seasons, beginning in 2016 and ending in 2021. They did, however, give birth to 2 sons only 1 day apart, despite the fact that neither of them has ever given birth to twins. As of the 31st of July in the year 2020, Nikki and her fiancé Artem Chigvintsev, who had previously competed with her on Dancing with the Stars, became parents for the first time to a son named Matteo. It was revealed the next day that Brie Bryan and her husband, Daniel Bryan, had welcomed their second child, Buddy, into the world. In addition, Brie and Bryan have a daughter named Birdie, who is 4 years old. Dylan and Cole Sprouse. In the beginning of their careers, Dylan and Cole Sprouse, both 29 years old, shared many jobs. In the film Big Daddy, which was released in 2001, they made their debut opposite Adam Sandler, in which they played the character of Julian, Sandler's young son. Additional films in which they appeared together include The Master of Disguise, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, and Diary of a Sex Addict. On the other hand, their first significant roles as 2 distinct characters were on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, which aired on the Disney Channel from 2005 to 2008, and subsequently on its cruise-based spin-off, The Sweet Life on Deck, which aired from 2008 to 2011. Following that, both brothers decided to take a hiatus from acting and enroll in New York University. Nevertheless, they have since made their way back to the screen. In addition to his role in Riverdale, Cole also made an appearance in the film 5 Feet Apart. Next, he appeared alongside Lana Condor in the romantic comedy Moonshot, which was released in 2022. During this time, Dylan made an appearance in the film After We Collided, and he is scheduled to make appearances in the upcoming films Beautiful Disaster and My Fake Boyfriend. Joel Madden and Benji. As members of the band Good Charlotte, Benji and Joel Madden have gained the most notoriety. In 1996, the Madden brothers, who are now 43 years old, established the band with Joel taking the lead vocals and Benji playing the lead guitar and the backing vocals. 3 of their albums have reached the top 10 on the Billboard 200, and 7 of their singles have reached the top 100 on the Hot 100 chart, with Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous reaching the top 20 spot. Following that, in 2014, they established their very own side project, which they call the Madden Brothers, and it has been very successful in Australia. A number of other businesses, including production companies, clothing brands, and others, have been established by them. Joel has been married to Nicole Richie since 2010, and Benji recently tied the knot with Cameron Diaz in 2015. Both of these women are equally famous in their own right. Barbara Pierce Bush and Jenna Bush Hager. As granddaughters of former President George H.W. Bush and daughters of former President George W. Bush, Jenna Bush Hager and Barbara Pierce Bush spent their childhoods located in close proximity to the White House. When their grandfather was inaugurated in 1989, Barbara and Jenna, who are fraternal twins, were 8 years old. Jenna and Barbara would later become sisters. On the other hand, when their father was elected president in the year 2000, it went back to the White House as 19-year-olds. In the same year that they graduated from high school, Barbara went on to attend Yale University, and Jenna went on to attend the University of Texas at Austin following her graduation. Following their graduation, the Bush twins, who are now 40 years old, separately pursued their own professional endeavors. However, in 2017, they collaborated on the writing of a memoir titled Sisters First, Stories from Our Wild and Wonderful Life, as well as a picture book for children that was also titled Sisters First. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are still possibly the most successful twins in the world. The Olsen twins, who turned 36 on June 13, started their empire when they were just babies, sharing the role of Michelle Tanner on Full House from 1987 to 1995. During that time, they began filming home videos that became popular with kids throughout the 90s, as well as starring in feature films like It Takes Two in 1995 and New York Minute in 2004. They also star in the sitcoms Two of a Kind and So Little Time, and the animated series Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action. Off-screen, they lent their names and likenesses to books, toys, accessories, magazines, and home goods. They resigned from acting as a duet in 2004 to concentrate on their fashion businesses. However, Mary-Kate continued to perform through 2011 before retiring the next year. Sir and Ruby Carter, Bianca's children. When Bianca announced she was pregnant with twins in February 2017, she broke the internet. Sir and Ruby Carter were born in June of that year. Bianca announced her pregnancy in the only way she could, with an epic photo shoot on Instagram in which she looked like a floral goddess. "We have been blessed 2 times over. We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2, and we thank you for your well wishes," she wrote. It ended up being the most liked photo of 2017. The twins, who will turn 5 this year, have an older sister, Blue Ivy, who's already won a Grammy, so we can't wait to see what they'll do in their futures. Malika and Khadija Haq. Malika and Khadija Haq were best friends with the Kardashians before they were famous, and they even got their own spin-off show. Both Malika and Khadija were first introduced to the public when they appeared in the film Sky High in 2005, playing the role of Penny, a character who had the ability to duplicate herself. Then 3 years later, Khloe Kardashian's close friends Malika and Khadija began making appearances on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Khadija also joined the cast of the show later. The Haq sisters, 39, then starred in their own spin-off called Dash Dolls in 2015, focusing on their lives at the Kardashian-owned boutique Dash. It was discontinued after 1 season, but the 2 remain on QWTK until the end and now star on the Kardashians on Hulu. Aaron and Sha Ashmore. Aaron and Sha Ashmore are virtually 100% alike. It's hard to determine which is which on-screen. It doesn't help that both Ashmores, 42, have a propensity for appearing in comic book, sci-fi, and otherwise nerdy projects. Aaron played Jimmy Olsen, Clark Kent's best friend in 4 seasons of Smallville, and has also been in Fringe, Killjoys, and most recently the Netflix series Lock and Key, based on the comic of the same name. His twin Sean has even more comic book notoriety to his name. He played Iceman in 4 X-Men films and had a role in the 2nd season of The Boys as Lamplighter. He's also appeared in Smallville and Fringe, like his brother, and currently stars on The Rookie. Knox and Vivian Jolie Pitt. Knox and Vivian Jolie Pitt were the subject of the most expensive celebrity photograph of all time when they were born in 2008. When Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie welcomed their twins into the world in July that year, the rush was on to catch a peek of them. According to Forbes, their parents ultimately decided to sell the first glance at the twins to Hello and People for a total of $26 million, making it the most expensive celebrity portrait ever published. Now, the twins are going to turn 14 in July 2022. Both Knox and Vivian have collaborated with their mother on several projects, with Knox having a vocal role in Kung Fu Panda 3 and Vivian appearing in Maleficent. Don't miss out on the latest Hollywood insights and celebrity secrets. Subscribe now and join the conversation.